The Grand Symphony of Bruce Samuel, A Conductor's Baton Through Time by Reuben Camp White. The year 2025 hummed with the electric pulse of a new generation, but for Bruce Samuel, a spry 65-year-old with eyes that held the twinkle of 1,000 sunsets, it felt like just yesterday he was navigating the bewildering orchestra of his 20s. I sat opposite him, a young journalist, still finding my rhythm in the chaotic concert hall of life, ready to absorb the wisdom held accumulated like precious sheet music. The aroma of his artisanal coffee, a testament to his refined tastes, mingled with the quiet anticipation in the air. "Bruce," I began, "if you could whisper a secret into the ear of your 20-year-old self, what would it be?" He leaned back, a smile playing on his lips. "Ah, the grand symphony of youth," he mused. "So much passion, so much potential, yet often played a little off-key. The first thing I'd tell that young firecracker, still convinced he knew it all, is that failure isn't a performance review, it's a dress rehearsal." I jotted it down, the metaphor of vibrant splash of color in my notes. He continued, his voice a warm, resonant cello. "At 20, every stumble felt like the end of the world, a colossal flop. I remember one spectacularly disastrous attempt at a business venture. Thought I was a marketing guru. Turned out I was more of a marketing gafferoo, lost a good chunk of savings, and my ego took a beating like a drum solo gone wild. But looking back, each misstep was just a poorly executed chord that taught me the true melody of resilience. It's how you learn to improvise when the sheet music gets torn." "So, embrace the wrong notes?" I asked, intrigued. "Precisely," he affirmed. "And don't be afraid to conduct your own orchestra, even if it's just a kazoo solo at first. I spent too long trying to play the instrument others handed me. A corporate lawyer, a financial analyst. All very respectable, but my heart yearned for something different. It wasn't until my late 30s that I truly started composing my own life. I became a music educator, a passion I'd suppressed for years. It felt like finally picking up my own conductor's baton. The money wasn't as grand, but the satisfaction? That was a standing ovation every single day." He chuckled, a gentle rumble. "And here's a big one, something I wish I'd learned much sooner. Your friendships are the harmony, not just the background music. At 20, I was so focused on achieving the career, the perfect relationship, the shiny object, that I sometimes treated my friends like interchangeable instruments in my grand plan. I was too busy composing my solo career. But when life throws you a discordant note, it's those steady, unwavering friendships that provide the counterpoint, the rhythm that keeps you from falling apart. Nurture them. Show up for them. Be their biggest fan, even when their personal symphony sounds a little off-key. And love," I ventured. Bruce's gaze softened, a distant memory playing across his face. "Love, my dear, is the most beautiful, complex piece of music you'll ever encounter. At 20, I thought it was about finding the perfect duet, the one who flawlessly mirrored your every note. But the wisdom of age tells me it's about learning to harmonize, even when you're playing different instruments. My wife, bless her, is a free-spirited flute to my more structured cello. We don't always play the same melody, but together we create something richer, something unique. It's about listening, truly listening, to the other's tune, and finding ways to weave your sounds together without losing your own voice." He paused, taking a thoughtful sip of his coffee. "And finally," he said, his voice dropping slightly, "I tell myself to enjoy the quiet moments, the rests in the music. At 20, I was always rushing, always striving for the next crescendo. I missed so many beautiful moments, a quiet sunrise, a shared laugh with a stranger, the simple joy of a good book. Life isn't just about the loud, dramatic movements. It's in the subtle nuances, the gentle pauses, the moments of reflection that you truly appreciate the entire composition. Don't be so busy rehearsing for tomorrow that you forget to perform today." As I walked out of Bruce Samuel's home, the city lights twinkling like scattered musical notes, I felt a profound shift within me. His words weren't just advice. They were a gentle hand guiding me through the complex score of life. The wisdom I wished I knew at 20, he had gifted me at 25, a precious heirloom passed across generations. Perhaps, I thought, life truly is a grand symphony, and with a little wisdom and a lot of heart, we can all learn to be magnificent conductors of our own unique melodies.